Well, we've got a fire lit here and it's just about right to put underneath and around the camp oven, because I'm going to do a camp oven cook today. And I'm cooking basically a half leg of lamb, and it's a leg of lamb that I haven't had in the freezer for a few days. So I just want to show you how that's actually done. A little bit of camp oven cooking. Once it's almost done, I'm going to put some veggies next to it as well. So a camp oven is basically a bit of cast iron, put into the right shape of course, and you can treat it as more like a slow cooker type meal, but it's great for doing roasts in and a number of other things. It could be your go-to cooking implement, but it's great on the camp. Now, what you have to do is, with your fire, get yourself some coals and some still burning sticks. You need to get those underneath. Or some coals that are already going like that. So that one will probably do just right under there. Just check inside there. That's my roast. Put your camp oven next to your fire because it'll pick up the radiant heat off the side of the fire. And once you've got the lid on, put coals on the top. A little bit of fire going there will help. And you can build up the fire on one side, particularly if you want to get the fire going, or sort of the camp oven heating up. It's good just to surround it to start with a bit of hot stuff, and you can always pull it back later. So that's probably going to be too hot in a few minutes. I'll just pull the fire back away from it and then just replace it with a few coals rather than like a yellow flame. Now, I'm going to do a bit of fishing for half an hour. I'm going to come back and check on it, make sure it's not overheating, and if it's cooking well, I'll leave it for another hour. Put the veggies in and put in some herbs as well. So I'll let it heat up and come back later. Now, the camp oven is just heated up. It's probably only taken me 10 minutes to get it to almost the right temperature. So I'm just going to check and see how the roast is. Now, I recently oiled up the camp oven, so I put olive oil all over the inside and the outside. So that's what the smoke is. But that's good because it gives me an indicator of how hot it is, and it's getting plenty hot enough. So I can now start to pull away the flame a bit off it and not burn our meal. It's not going to take long to get hot in there. So I just need a few little sticks I've just got burning around the sides, and yeah, that's enough to keep it going. So, oh, and by the way, I've made a little lifter to get the lid on and off. Just broke a stick in a certain way just to help a lot. I find them actually a bit nicer than wire. Use a green stick because it's never going to get hot on you, and it's not going to burn either. So, alright, we'll check to see how it's going. I'm hoping it's not burnt to a crisp because I've been away fishing. No, not at all. It is fantastic. Look at that. Can't get much better. I'm going to turn it over and cook the other side. I can. There you go. Yeah, turn it over. Oh, it's like a basketball. Alright, there we go. Now, there we go. It's great. Sounds and smells absolutely delicious. So I'm at the stage now where I can put the veggies in. I can also put a few more coals around it. So I'll just get those out of the fire, put them on top, put them around it, and deliver that heat nice and evenly. Nice, it's really good. So I'll just go grab my veggies and plonk them in. Okay, got the veggies cut up. Now, tip them in. I was wishing I had brought a bit of oil or butter, but it doesn't matter. There's plenty of fat in there for them to get coated. It's splattered and I'll put the top back on. And now, wait for another half an hour. And just while I've been waiting for the meal to cook, I've got a stainless steel drinking bottle basically, and heating her up with the coals because the coals around it are not gonna destroy it. So you don't flame on it. Coals are, I don't know, must be about 350 degrees I think, and then they cool down from that. So it brings it to the boil slowly without melting or burning your steel or whatever it is you're cooking it up in. So here we go. Nice cup of green tea. Nice. Bit hot now though. I've checked the veggies a few minutes ago and they're very well done. So I'm going to take them out because the meat has a bit longer to go. It's just starting, the meat's just starting to come back from the bone now, but you need it to really sort of shrink back. So I've got to take these out, otherwise they're going to turn into soup on me. And I've put in zucchini, onion and sweet potato, or yams I think they're called in America, and the zucchini is homegrown. Oh, some people call zucchini marrows too. So, or I don't know, from squash or something. So I'll just get them out, otherwise it's just going to turn to slop. And I'll keep them close by, probably close to the fire so they don't cool down too much, and then I'll eat them together with the roast. There we go. Turn that over again. It's getting better. Yeah, it's getting close. Yeah, not long to go now. Yeah, it's getting tender. A bit more time, and I'll put a bit more heat on there. It could do with a bit more encouragement. Just while I'm waiting for the meat to cook, this log was about 25% longer when I first put it on, because I'm just feeding the end in. Now, when you make a fire, don't chuck all your wood on at once, build a great big fire and be a bit of a hero about it. You've got to conserve your wood, so you put one end in. If it's your big log, put one end in, just burn the end, and then the coals will drop off the end, and you can use those coals on your cooking, before you're cooking, on your camp oven or whatever else you're using to do your cooking. And then as it burns, you just feed it back in like that. Just push it in a little bit. That'll keep going because of the heat inside your pit. Maybe knock a bit off to encourage it. Get it burning again. And another 20 minutes or half an hour, push it in again. That way you've got plenty of wood to spare, and the next day you've got wood to burn again. So it's a bit of a no-brainer, but I've heard of people making mistakes where they burn all their wood at once because they put the big log right in the middle of the fire. It's just a waste of wood, and yeah, a stupid thing to do. So. Well, it's getting very close to done. I think it could be. So, it's starting to look like it. Just gonna have a bit of a close look here. It's coming away nicely from the bone. There. It smells absolutely amazing. So, yeah, it's pretty. Oh yeah, it's starting to get into the falling apart, almost to the falling apart stage. So, I like that stage. Beautiful colour. It could be done more, but I'm getting hungry. So, yeah, that's good. Right, we'll put it on the plate. Alright, yes. Beautiful. And it's not burnt at all. It's fantastic. Okay. Put it on my favourite chair. Cut it up. I might need some help to eat it. There's a cameraman around here somewhere, so I'll go find him. Yeah, so that's how it's done, folks. So if you like this sort of content, like, subscribe, all that sort of stuff, but I've got other videos. I've done another one on how to light a campfire, and how to set up a tent and that. So that's all part of this same show. So or same outing. So check them out, and I'll catch you on the next episode. Get me down on the ground to see the smile.